Hey, Michelle, it's Karen. So I put my palette together as if it were your palette. So I had put the colors that you got in the mail today. First thing you want to do is take the tins, take the lid off the tins, and remember it's magnetic. And you want to open your palette and put the colors in this order. So on the back of each little tin is a name. You want to put them in this order. Amber goes here. That's your darker highlight color, the one that pretty much goes all over. The second color in is Aura, A-U-R-A. That is your brightening highlight. I have a little cold, sorry. The third color in is Olive. That's the dark contour color. It looks dark. Then we have Sadie, and then we have Madrid. Both of these can be used as a lip and cheek. When I came over and did your makeup on Monday, I used this on your cheeks, and we used this on your lips. I would then open the other side of the palette and put my 3 eyeshadows. Cupcake, Mama, and Soulmate. Obviously, I like Soulmate. I use a lot. It's a great color. So let's do your makeup first. You have 3 brushes. You have the Big Mama brush. We call this the blush and bronzer. It's for blending. We have a medium-sized brush. This is going to be your main brush. We call this the buff brush. And then we have this little brush. This is your eyeshadow. So we know that's for eyeshadow, right? So we're going to put that off to the side. First brush you're going to take is this medium-sized brush. It has 2 heads. It has small and it has big. We're going to use that first big size to go into Amber. We're literally just going to dab, dab, dab. And then we dab, dab, dab on our skin. You want to come down here. This might not be my color, but I'm using your color today. I'm going to cover up any imperfections. You didn't have any imperfections, but you kind of want to just push it down in the skin. Your skin was glowing. Come down here. I have some redness today, so I'm going to put it to cover up the redness. Where you don't want to put it is under here. And you don't want to put it in this T-zone. That we're saving for the second color. So I'm going to take the small end of the same brush. I'm going to dab, dab, dab into Aura. Aura is going to come down here. I'll be very distinct with it. Down here. I'm going to come up in a V. Come up in a V. And you had some discoloration on your eyelids. I would put this on my eyelids. I would come up here and make a little T. Down my nose. Right here. And here. So it's almost like drawing lines. Third thing you're going to do is that same end of that same brush. You're going to go into the contour. Dab, dab, dab. Under the cheekbone, you'll do a little swoosh up. Just like that. Under the cheekbone. We don't want to go beyond the center of the eye. We're going to come up here just to add some definition to our forehead so it's not just one color. We'll blend all this. I'm just being, again, very distinct so you can see it, and then we'll blend it. I'll come down here and blend it in a little bit. And then we talked about if you wanted to contour your nose, you could. That's optional. You don't need to. And a little under here. Right? So you got all that on. You could literally put it on dots. You're going to then pick up this big brush, the Big Mama brush I talked about. It has 2 ends, a big end and a smaller end. Let's use the smaller end. We're going to start to blend. All you do is blend it in. If you feel like there's ever too much in one area, you just keep blending. Push up, blend, blend, blend. I'm so sorry about your brother-in-law, Lord. Oh, my father succumbed to cancer, but I'm sure he's much older. And then you blend. Okay. Make sure it's all blended. You're going to take the same end of that brush into that Sadie. Tap, 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 tap. Come above the contour And not on the apple of the cheek. We're going to come up here and just dab. Oh, I really like this. Wow. I don't normally wear that color, but I like it. And then you just blend that in. You could take Sadie and put it on your lips. Or, oh, that's pretty. Or you could take your Madrid and put it on your lips. They're both really natural. Beautiful colors. I didn't blend this. Okay, that was it. And then for the eyeshadows, simple. Take the eyeshadow brush, 2 ends, big end and small end. We're going to take the big end. We're going to go into Cupcake. Even though you put foundation on your eyelid, you're going to put Cupcake up here. Go into Mama. That's that soft pink. Put on your eyelid. And then you could use your finger. I know you don't like to use fingers. You could go into the Soulmate with the smaller end of that brush. Tap, tap, tap. Go to the center of the eye. Into the line. Into this inside of the eye. And that'll just pop that eye. So come up to the lid, start in here, and then come into this area. If you feel like it's too much, you take the big end and you blend. And that is it, my dear. Right? And then you travel with it so easy. I promise you, you can do this in less than 5 minutes. You literally could, I know you don't want to take your fingers, but you could take your makeup and just dot, 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 dot in the same areas. You can't go wrong, and just blend. It's that simple, that easy. So that's your tutorial. If you have any questions, I am here. Let me know, and I'd be happy to do a Zoom or come back over and go through it with you. But I'm here for you. And again, your family is definitely in my prayers. I've had a lot of loss in my life. And so I know what it's like to go through that. So I definitely would keep you guys in my prayers.